This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for taking your time out to tune into this video in particular. Really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right. Thank you guys. Really appreciate your support. Ian Campbell says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, Mr. Campbell. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And guys, as I said, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe button, use the super chat feature, use the super sticker feature to get your questions, comments highlighted, as well as we discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. As you all are aware, I'm an individual that speaks positively, always positively in relation to Jamaican football. And that is something that you will always get to me. I was born in this country. I was raised in this country. I went to prep, high school, and university in this country as well. I might have spent, the most I've spent outside of Jamaica is 6 to 8 weeks on courses, on different projects, on different training incentives in terms of scouting and analysis and data. And I've had media obligations outside of Jamaica as well. But what I can tell you is that this is my passion, and I look forward to helping my country when that opportunity presents itself. The Truth and More. How are you doing? Well, good morning. How are you doing? Tuffy already says, bless up, Simon. Bless up. Hope you're good. Gaza for Life says, bless up. Shaquille Turner, hope you're doing good. Daniel Thomas, how are you? Ibrook Ajuma Palmer, how are you? Black Roots, how are you? Dan B says, yo, Simon, told you Arsenal's going to smoke United. Just came back to tell you Arsenal going to win the league. Ozine, Lodge from Brixton. Oh, you're in Brixton, yeah? Ah, cool. Family in Southall, and also, I spent some time in East London, in Stratford, thereabouts and stuff. Drew Fortis says, good coverage. Thank you very much. I appreciate your commendation. Lulu says, bless up everyone from Palm Sunday. Big up yourself. Roman Osborne says, my boss, blessings. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I watched that game earlier this morning. Newcastle United against Manchester United. From the first 5 minutes, I had an idea of how the complexion of the game was going to go. But there's still another 11 games or so left in the season, so there's plenty of time to make these sorts of improvements. Bless us, Simon. Keep up the good work, keeping us abreast of the teams and others. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm grateful for it. Quayne Carr says, bless up, brother Simon. Bless up. Thank you very much. Doing great, bro. Hope you're well. I'm doing okay, thank you. Doing really well. Tajay Scott, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing good as well. Wicked Man Chris, hope you're doing good. Mr. United, Dan B, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Man United? That's what you're talking about? Man United? Interesting. Well, so, know yourself says, blessings, my brother Simon. Wishing you and your family blessings. And wish everybody the same as well. Wishing everybody the same as well. Really, Chris? Champs took place, yes. Hydel won on the girls' side. And on the boys' side, it was Kingston College. Yeah, this was the largest crowd that we've had at the National Stadium since 2019. Yeah. 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 St. James Park. I've been that. I've been there, so I know exactly what sort of atmosphere and mood you get at St. James's Park. I do understand and I get that 100% because that environment itself, I know how it can be to the opposition, but for me, it was a game that United should have won, but it is what it is. But thanks very much for that, and I know that all will be well. Simon, you think Calabar will win anytime soon? 2025, yes. Corey Bennett is building the project and it's taking time. So 2025, yes, in relation to Calabar. And I have a fondness for Calabar as well because my father went to that institution, won the Class 2 boys shot put and discus, the first man to win Class 2 boys shot put and discus in Class 2, the first in Champs history to do that. My father, 1973 at Champs, broke the spell of Kingston College's dominance within the 70s. And also, my brother went to the school as well, played football, played cricket as well. So, even though I didn't attend Calabar as a student, I still have a fondness because of the family, my family line that went to Calabar. So, I do hold a soft spot for them whenever it comes to high school sporting endeavors. Who y'all got winning the league? Man City. Big up Simon, the most professional and trusted football analyst in Jamaica. Thanks very much, Jamaican Vibes family. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Wicked Man Chris said that he had never been a track and field fan, so if champs happen, it's like it didn't happen. On top of it, high school sparks don't spark anything for me. I understand. Maybe you can tell me, but I didn't go to a traditional high school, so I never played in the Manning Cup, but I did play Colts under 16 and I did play Pepsi under 14. So, and I did play against established institutions. I have played against Jamaica College. I have played against St. George's College. I have played against Campion. I have played against, other schools. So I'm aware, even though I did not participate in schoolboy football because we played in a private school league. But for me, I hope that in the future, JPL gets the limelight over schoolboy football. That's my hope long term. So that's what I'm working at. You don't think so 2023 just ended, so you have 2024 and then 2025. I'm not saying that 2024 Calabar has written off, but what I'm saying is that this specifically, that it is a rebuilding phase and Calabar's class 1 athletes are not the strongest. Classes 3 and 2 are budding, developing ones. So it's going to take time for them to mature. So that's why I say give it another 2 years. And I would definitely say Calabar 2025 winners of champs. Wayne Carts is very happy for Idol. Yeah. Just a height? Interesting. You didn't go to all boys traditional high school, so fair enough. Wayne Carnegie went to Jago. Jago has produced some fantastic individuals. You guys know FIFA referee Stephanie Dale Yising? Yeah, she went to San Diego. The women's team manager, Crystal Walters, she went to San Diego as well. Roy Simpson, San Diego. So we can go on and on about all the talent that San Diego has produced. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. Ajay, I'm getting to it. I'm answering questions from those in the comments. So please be patient. Thank you very much for your patience. And we'll get to it quite shortly. Okay. Yep, great. Amazing budding talent. Budding talent, I'm telling you. Yeah, even in the days of Neville Oxford, they competed in long jump, high jump, track events, and played schoolboy football. Class 1 is weak. Strongest in Class 2 and Class 3 recruiting. If good recruitment is done, it could be a challenge. But for me, I think 2025 is the year because Jamaica College are in the mix. Let's not forget that. Timur Pirikin, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing good. I was just answering some questions in relations to champs. So at this moment in time, I'm going to provide some information because I know you guys have been patient here. I went to Manchester High. Okay. Yeah, Spalding is in Manchester as well. Alphonsus Davis was your principal. Okay. Simon didn't go to a traditional high school. I went to a good high school. You know, it's funny. My under 14 debut was against Bridgeport. And you remember Jamil Hardware? Yeah. I'll leave it there. Chef Unpeered. Hi, Simon. Hope you're okay. I'm not that interested in track and field, to be honest with you. I'm here regarding the friendly. I understand. I'm answering questions in the comments. You know that I always ensure that I read the comments and the questions that are being made. So it wasn't as if that I had an intention to go on a tangent. There are questions in the chat, and I ensure that I made it to a definite viewpoint to be able to answer it. So that's why I'm answering. So it's not me straying or doing anything of that nature. I was answering questions that were asked to me within the comments. All right. So yeah, so that's exactly what I've done. Jamil Hardware. Yeah. The board of Clarendon actually run through the school. Interesting. Okay, guys. So come April 10, it's going to be a big day. What's going to happen on Monday, April 10, which is next week, Monday? It's a massive encounter as Jamaica's women will take on Sheffield United women. That's at 2 o'clock UK time, roughly 9 a.m. Jamaica time, Monday, April 10. Tickets are £8 if you guys want to go, £4 if you're above the age of 65, and free if you're under the age of 8 years old. So why is this game so important? Why is this game one that we should be proud or happy about? Jamaica will be in Sheffield. Well, the game will be in Leicester, that is. And where is Leicester? Leicester's in the Midlands. And which area has the most Jamaican persons outside of London? The Midlands. And that is why it is something exciting for Jamaicans, for our players to engage with our Jamaican community within England, to be able to work on the tactical aspect of things a little bit more. So that is why I am extremely, extremely, extremely happy about this. In relation to the Reggae Girlz game against Leicester City, Sheffield United, I should say, no information has been relayed as yet in relation to if this game will be televised, but if it will be, I'll definitely keep you posted for sure. So we'll keep you posted. So we'll definitely keep you guys up to date in relation to that. But this is big. The squad we should expect to be announced sometime within the week. So that's something for you to look forward to as well. The squad announcement for these games. Well, remember, Tajay Scott, that ability to be able to arrange friendlies against a City, against a Chelsea, against an Arsenal. These are top flight teams. And during the international window, remember that a lot of these players will be going to represent their countries, because City, United, Arsenal, these are clubs with international players. So when they're off on their international duty, remember as well that the academy players in those girls' clubs are also representing their countries as well. So you have to look at it quite broadly and also objectively as well. For Jamaica to go and play against Arsenal, City, United, not realistic at this point. Could it be a post-season friendly? Absolutely. But in April, it's not realistic. There's so much things on the horizon for women's football, especially those that apply their trade for European clubs. A European Championship has just ended, and everybody wants to ensure that they're all hands on deck preparation for the World Cup, and also the next thing that is ahead for women's football will be the Olympic Games in Paris 2024 as well. So that is why it's absolutely critical. Drew Fortis, I'm guessing Drew Fortis is a KC person. Daniel, don't hold your breath, KC will not be going anywhere. So, Drew Fortis, I was having a light conversation with Owen Hill yesterday, who is the CEO of the JPL, a Fortis man, and he was telling me that he saw persons in the stands. He saw his fellow Fortis brothers that he haven't seen in donkey years, and he was just excited just to see fans out, and spoke about his vision in relation to having that same sort of support and atmosphere in JPL matches as well. But it's going to take time. I agree. And when our former high school footballers make it big in Europe, they will go on record saying Manning Cup is foolishness. Not all of them say that. And they don't use that specific word in particular, so we should choose our words. Yo, Burp, it's the same with tracks. Only Champs actually fills the stadium. When you look at senior trials, it's actually empty. Senior trials, they're supporting the grandstand for the 100 meters. The night of the 100 meters, to see who will make Jamaica's team for the Olympics or World Championships, they're supported in the grandstand. Any update on Taylor Hines and Hannah Silcott? So Taylor Hines is waiting a situation in relation to see if she can make the England squad, and in relation to Hannah Silcott, no latest updates in relation there, but Taylor is waiting to see what England will have to say. Big up Simon, thank you for the information. You're most welcome. DNA Football says, bless up Simon. Big up, hope you're doing good. Why the JFF never look at a game in Italy? Look, Tajay, this camp in April, you can go on and talk about, oh, we should have played this opponent, or we should have played that opponent, or we should have played this opponent. Remember that, of course, we negotiate and talk with countries to see if there are availabilities to have friendlies with these teams. Of course we do. Even those that may not have friendlies in their international window. But guess what? You have teams that will not decide to have friendlies in this April window. Why? They would prefer to work together in preparation for June, July. Have that time to work on some elements. Why am I so happy that we're not playing a country in this window? The majority of this camp will be able to look at tactical things. In an international window, you don't have a lot of time to do this. Remember, you train the next day, you play the next day, you rest and travel the next day, you train again, and you play. That is not sufficient time. It's not. So for this window in particular, it is absolutely critical to work on a few combinations. Will Tiffany Cameron be able to operate as a right back moving forward? We saw against Australia, and it was a decent performance. Will we see, for example, Kayla McKenna operate as a number 6 again, like we saw in the qualifiers against Bermuda? Maybe not. What is the front three going to look like? Will it be Bunny through the middle, Jodie on the left, and Shayna on the right? Is that combination going to work? Will it be Rebecca Spencer, or will it be Sydney Schneider within net? Will Den continue at left back, or will it be Victoria Williams that will be operating within a mix of things, and Jamaica has a back three? On the right-hand side, has Tierney Wilshire secured that right back spot completely? And the big question of them all in terms of the midfield battle, Drew Spence and Havana Salone, Trudy Carter. So this camp in England is absolutely critical for the tactical aspect of things. That can't be ignored at all. You cannot ignore that. And that is why this April window is the perfect opportunity to say, okay, first game is against France. Hervé Renard, the new head coach. What does Hervé Renard like to do? He ensures teams are absolutely fit. So what do we have to do? We have to ensure that we are fitter than France for the first game of the World Cup. Simply put, we've seen that when he was the head coach of Morocco, when he was the head coach of Saudi Arabia, and now with the French women's national team, what will he bring? Stability. And we're going to have to be a little bit fitter than France. Mentally starting the preparations for now, for France, for Brazil, and for Panama. It starts now. I would much rather us sit down, go into the classroom and on the training field and have 10 days together working on a tactical aspect than play 3 friendlies in 10 days. That's my absolute preference. We can review the clips against Australia, against Czech Republic, and against Spain, and we can say, okay, well, this is what we need to work on. What were the trends from these games? What are the things that need to be enhanced? What are the things that we did well? Okay, those things that we did well, are there things that we can take it up a notch to make it better? That's something that we have to analyze as well. All right? So hopefully that answers your question, sir. I mean, do you think Potter will give Amara another chance this season? I do believe so, yes. Versus, I think track is our national sport. It's a difficult question. National sports? It depends what you talk. Are you talking about participation? Are you talking about fans viewership in terms of numbers in the stands? I think Jamaica supports. I think the Jamaican people will gravitate to winners. So 2007, 2008 onwards, we've been winners in track and field, and you'll continue to see that support moving forward. If Jamaica goes to San Diego this summer and wins the Lacrosse World Cup, I expect Jamaicans to gravitate towards lacrosse and understand the game a little bit more, the rules, the rudiments of it, and be able to see why is it that we, a country that doesn't have a lacrosse pitch, that doesn't sell lacrosse sticks, are ninth in the world right now. Why are Jamaica ninth in the world in lacrosse? And we don't have a store that sells sticks or helmets or shoulder pads. Why did Jamaica make their debut at the 2018 World Cup and finish 13th out of 46 countries? Why did Jamaica have a 5-year unbeaten run in lacrosse? So I think Jamaica gravitates towards winners. So hopefully that answers your question. Damari Gray, he needs a Jamaican passport. The boys having a friendlies, we'll keep you updated on that for sure. I'll keep you updated to say what will happen for sure. Big up Nitro, hope you're doing good. Dwayne Carr says, Simon, I think our girls will have a good showing at the Summer's World Cup. The girls are very professional. Yes, they are very professional. I love that aspect. And so are the boys. The boys are professional as well. But I do like what moving. And I'm assuming you're referring to Soleil Washington, who you saw in the friendly internationals against Czech Republic quite recently, right? Because her sister Giselle is also a player as well, but injuries hurt her, honestly. Well, Andrew, I don't think you've made a. I think it's too early for you to say that because the Australia game, she got plaudits from all stakeholders in terms of her position at right back. So whether she might operate as a front on the right side of a front three or a right back, we'll see. But she demonstrated her ability as a right back, and the truth is there's not a lot of depth for Jamaica in that area. Tierney Wiltshire and Tiffany Cameron at this point in time. Dominic Bonflas, I don't think she's going to be in the frame, the pool, I should say, for the World Cup. And then you look at the forward line. You think of Bonnie Shaw, Jodie Brown, Jana Matthews, Kayla McKenna, Kiki Van Zanten, Soleil Washington, and then coming out of nowhere, you have wow, Megan Simmons. You see what I'm saying? And that's 7 players, and I haven't even finished naming all the players yet. I haven't mentioned Trudy, who could operate there as well. Right? You see what I'm saying? I haven't mentioned Sade and Amalekan as well. Right back is for Wiltshire. Don't see the player taking that position at her at the moment. So, BM, what I'll say is that in relation to what you said, I think in Jamaica, more needs to be done to ensure that sports is treated as more than just a recreational activity and viewed like how it is viewed in South America and in Europe and as a religion. Remember, when COVID stopped the Premier League in March 2020, it was sponsors and also football clubs that said, listen, we have to get back up and running. And they did in June. 3 months. 3 months. Sports is an industry by itself and also a religion in Europe. Look at the impact that sports has on people. So that's what we need to consider. Cameron Simmons or the right, Jodie Brown on the left, Khadija up top. Okay. I think Leon Bailey under Unai Emery, we're slowly but surely starting to see the absolute potential that he's able to do. Next season for me, I think getting 10 goals, 10 assists, getting double-digit goals and assists is realistic. And it wouldn't surprise me to make him get that next step. Okay. Belgium, boom. Germany, boom. England, Aston Villa, a team that has won trophies, European Cup winners 1982. The next step from there, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Cities, the Uniteds. Kayla is a class midfielder forcing herself to play as a striker. National sports. Yeah, Drew Fortis. Jermaine, and your favorite Kingston College, they finished third in the high school championship this year, and the assistant coach of Jamaica's men's lacrosse team is actually the head coach of Kingston College's team. That's Kenneth Sabrati. So, yeah. You'll see, my friend, you'll see, because it was a lot of the inner city schools that are actually playing in the high school competitions, and a lot from those areas in particular are actually those that are part of the national team as well. So, yeah. So, winning draws corporate on board as well. That would look good. All right. Blackwood was not at right back. Tiffany Cameron was at right back. Giselle Washington, younger sister, looked like a bit of a Soleil. Different positions, but yes, we're seeing. It's very exciting to see Soleil on the ball. Yeah. Actually, the reality is interest. You know, the early 2000s, it was like every home in Jamaica had a basketball hoop everywhere you passed. Everywhere you passed. In Jamaica itself, in relation to how the national team does, or just the sports generally. Agreed, Wincard. Absolutely agreed. Gracias por esta información, mi amigo. ¿Qué tal? Buenos días. Dr. Joyful, why would you want Leon Bailey to go to the Eredivisie? Do let me know. Is it only about getting him to play Champions League football? Is that what you're trying to say? For me, the next step would be to go to a club that is in the Champions League year in and year out. Yes. Nitro, we play 55 sports in Jamaica. 55 sports. Our women were even at the Commonwealth Games in 2018. Jamaica has a basketball team. Jamaica was even at the America's Championship in 2013 as well. So, yes. And Jamaica has a rugby league team and a rugby sevens team. Rugby union and rugby league, two different sports. And Jamaica was at 3 World Cups in 2022. Jamaica was at the Women's Lacrosse World Cup. Jamaica was at the Rugby League World Cup in England. And Jamaica was also at the Under-21 Men's Lacrosse World Cup in Ireland. And Jamaica finished 9th in that tournament. Noisov says Leon Bailey should never leave England. Preferably, I want him to stay in England. Absolutely. They don't have to. It's just about if you get the game into the communities, then that's how it will take off. But it's going to take time. Pushcart Derby. That's funny. Sounds good. Give the young them one more chance. But yep. That's the situation, folks. That's where we are. It's been quite a journey. Did you guys see Tarek Jimenez make his debut? Yeah. Did you guys also see as well Ethan Pinnock getting on the score sheet? Yeah. Anthony Grant playing club football. Adrian Mariappa settling nicely into Salford City FC. Andre Blake will be coming back soon. Bobby Reed getting his, getting acclimatized, In time. Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. So we have some Jamaicans that are in the NFL. We have Matt Peart. Matt Peart plays for the Giants at this point in time. We have a Jamaican in NBA, Nick Richards, and we also have Josh Minot. Josh Minot, he played for Jamaica at the under 17 Central Basket Championship. Josh Minot played there, and he just blossomed. I remember when he was like this, and he's grown to be 6'9" right now. It's weird to see somebody that's younger than me and taller than me at the same time. I've never seen that before. So he has just a few just a few inches on me. 2 or 3. Hmm. Cricket is a different factor of things because while Australia, New Zealand, England they started to use the video analysis and tactical and cutting out alcohol. It's we didn't in the 80s when things were going well, 80 to 1995, the progression just didn't continue. If you understand what I mean. So yeah. As you know, from 1980 to 1995, the West Indies didn't lose a single Test series. There's no other sports team that has gone 15 years unbeaten. So that's why you have to say they're one of the best sports teams ever. Give it time, BM. Give it time. His time will come. Yes, his name is Nick Richards and he plays for the Charlotte Hornets. That's right, he plays for the Charlotte Hornets and he's progressing nicely because first year he was getting 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Second season, same. Went to the J League, got some experience, came back up, and now he's playing 15, 20, half an hour per game now, which I'm very delighted about. Extremely delighted about his progress because it has come across very, very well. And it wouldn't surprise me to see him, get more starting opportunities next year. I'm not sure if the Hornets will be in the I don't think Charlotte will be in the playoffs, but you know, it's something for us to factor in that we have Jamaicans doing very well. Guys, we have Jamaicans as well. We have a Jamaican ice hockey team. Yep. And we won a tournament that basically is for teams that don't snow or don't have that are tropical countries, right? So we won a tournament in Colombia with ice hockey. You know what I'm saying? This is ice hockey, and Jamaica has done well in that sport. So there's been some fantastic work that has been done. And a lot of credit and a lot of praise goes to those individuals that have ensured that these sports are growing and blossoming and developing into what they are. So, very delighted about that and the growth that has been made locally in those sorts of aspects. So, very pleased about that. Yep. And you guys can let me know your thoughts about it as well, how you guys feel about everything. Yeah. Mm, why haven't we built our arena for basketball or indoor sports? Hmm. Uh, Funding. I missed the start of the video. So, who are the Reggae Girlz actually playing? Yes, yes, it is in England, my friend. So, Caribbean Creek podcast. The Reggae Girlz will play Sheffield United, and the game will be played at the King Power Stadium on Monday, April 10. Okay, just a reminder so that you are fully aware of it. All right, Monday, April 10. Reggae Girlz versus Sheffield United women at the King Power Stadium. So that's what you can be prepared for. I would like him back in England. Yeah. Mhm. So it's a good deal. Yeah, I think so. It's a 3-year deal, $15 million over the next 3 years. So he's tied to the Hornets until 2026 thereabouts. So 3 more years. Happy for him. Marlon Scott. You knew Richard Preston. Very nice. Yeah, I think he was the same year as Tweedy Atkinson, Michael Sharp, Tony Young, Diego Ogilvy, those sorts of men at Calabar during that time frame. I love the idea, and I hope that we could shape it like the English Championship. That's my long-term goal, that we can shape it like the English Championship. Top 2, top 3 promotion, bottom 3 from JPL goes to the second tier. That's my hope. That's my hope. Eric Sewell, big up. Tyrone Williams, big up, big up, big up. Hope you are well. Yeah, true. Yeah, so Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Are you going to go to the game? Let me know. That'll be fantastic. I definitely know that Talo TV will be there. Crystal, big up yourself. Galaxy. I was making the point that in this window, it's an opportunity for us to work on the tactical aspect. Prepare for France, prepare for Brazil, prepare for Panama, because it's absolutely critical. No, I haven't spoken to him as to why he's not playing in Major League Soccer. Remember, Blue Line, in order to get a Jamaican passport, you have to submit the documents, and if the documents are not submitted, then you can't get a Jamaican passport. So it's going to take time. He has to find those documents first, doesn't he? Yeah. Yep, so that's where we are. Maybe it's supposed to be 10 days. I think it's supposed to be 10 days. So you can try different combinations. As I made mention, Mr. Galaxy, I said that you can ensure that Tiffany learns the right back role correctly. You can work on the front 3 combinations with Bunny, with Jody Brown, with Chena Matthews. You can work on the tandem in central defense in terms of the Swaby sisters, Victoria Williams as well. And you can think about, is Den going to be the left back? Or are we going to put Tierney Wiltshire at left back and Tiffany at right back? The midfield battle, Drew Spence, Havana Salone, the options there. I believe the same as well. I think 6 points, 4 points is absolutely realistic in the group stages of the World Cup. Well, remember, the sports minister, Olivia Green, said that there are going to be upgrades to the National Stadium, but we can't expect those upgrades at this point in time. June will be the National Senior Championships trials at the National Stadium. Nations League September, October, November. So realistically speaking, the next time that the National Stadium would be available in terms of maintenance work would be December. And that work in December would have to be done in an expeditious manner, because come the new year, around about February, March, this time next year, you're preparing for champs again. So the renovations that are made to seating capacity and other aspects of the stadium, booths, VIP boxes, that will have to be done expeditiously. And if that can be done in that sort of manner, then we're cooking with gas. So that's how I feel about it. Well, what I will say, BM, is that you'll definitely have corporate Jamaica on board. You will definitely have corporate Jamaica on board. So if Jamaica qualifies for the Olympics in basketball, which I believe is a realistic thing, maybe LA 2028. When you're bearing in mind Nick Richards, right? When you're bearing in mind Kofi Coburn, right? When you bear in mind Josh Minot, right? Those three persons right there. And there's so many others that are still playing. You know what I'm saying? I know Kofi Coburn is not in the NBA right now, but Kofi Coburn is doing his thing in Japan and gaining all the experience that he can get. So it's coming. It's coming. So all they have to do is give it a little bit of time, but it will fall into place quite soon. So that's what we can say there. Yes, yes, yes. No has a score. So the game against Guatemala, the organizers have called off that encounter. So that match is off. All right. So that is something for you to bear in mind. Okay. Good. So Marta Samuels is 34, but we'll see. I think he still could make an impact, even though he's not playing in the NBA. He's playing over in Kosovo now. There's a lot of sporting disciplines when you bear that in mind. That's 55 sports. 55 sports in Jamaica. So Joel, the Reggae Girlz will face Sheffield United at the King Power Stadium on April 10. That's next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. That's when the game will be played. Right? Next week, Monday. Yo sé es grande para el mundo, porque Francia es un país muy grande en el mundo. En Europa, los países es muy cerca de vosotros. ¿Entiendes? All right, guys. Thank you very much for taking your time out to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope that you all are happy with the information that I've presented. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. Get this video over 200 likes. Okay, guys? Please go right ahead and do just that. Hit the like button right now and let's get over 200 likes. All right, smash the like button now. Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget as well to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Speak soon. More videos to come. See you guys later. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904 3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Yes, Reggae Boys commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.